students. GUT Credit Union.
I'm reaching my dreams with GUT. They're the ones for me. I'm reaching my dreams with GUT. They're the ones for me. Since 1983, they've been serving the country, and we like all their finance and giving the people what they want, what they need, what they love. Come and join the family that's here for you all the way. From birth to graduation, your first job to your home and your car through your golden years.
The GT Credit Union has been actively supporting nation building through its many sponsorships and the programs including financial literacy quiz, Pass the Torch Calypso program, junior cooperatives in secondary schools, CPEA, and the TAMCC grants. The credit union has helped many people make their dreams come true. Let them help you with yours. You don't have to be a teacher to be a member. So what are you waiting for?
GUT Credit Union, it's where you belong.
This is the GBN television news for today, Wednesday, February 26th, 2020.
In the headlines, hundreds signed petition to bring home students from COVID-19 stricken China.
Official funeral service for renowned hotelier Sir Royster Hopkins.
2 bailed, 1 remanded in connection with 2019 drug bust at Subies.
And coming up in sports, Grenada's national under-20 women's football team about to launch its campaign in the CONCACAF Championship final. Details right after this message.
This is GBN, the nation's news leader. This segment is brought to you by Quartz Grenada Limited.
Why not stay in, turn off the alarm clock, and sleep some more on your perfect mattress from Quartz? For the widest range of mattresses from the world's best brands, the best value guaranteed. Shop today and let our sleep experts help you to decide on the best option to suit your needs. At Quartz, we don't just sell mattresses, we're offering you the best night's sleep. So, sleep in a little on your new mattress from Quartz. Quartz, bringing value home.
Good evening, this is News at 7. I'm Ken Roy-Batiste.
And I'm Beverly Tellisford. The Grenadian student body in China has started an online petition to the government of Grenada to make necessary arrangements to bring them home. Rena Pear has the details.
The petition was launched as a result of the surge of the novel coronavirus COVID-19 that has struck Wuhan, China. In a statement, the Grenadian students stated that they are extremely distressed since the epicenter of the virus have been on lockdown since the 23rd of January. The statement said that the students have limited access to medical care and are forced to fend for themselves with limited resources and major restrictions. The student body in its statement says the government of Grenada, without understanding the magnitude of the situation in China, has taken a relaxed approach and an overall attitude of resignation when it comes to the evacuation of students. The body needs 1,000 signatures on the petition and so far has obtained 992. In separate news, on Wednesday, the World Health Organization said that for the first time, coronavirus was spreading faster outside China, where it originated. Globally, more than 80,000 people in 34 countries have been infected with the new coronavirus, which emerged in December. The vast majority remains in China. For GBN News, I am Rena Pear reporting.
Now, the death of Sir Royston Hopkins is impacting the hotel and tourism industry in Grenada, in the region and internationally. But some of the people directly affected are his family and his extended family, the staff of the Spice Island Beach Resort. The decision has been made for the burial of Sir Royston, a man who contributed immensely to the tourism industry. Tony Julian reports.
Thursday, the 5th of March, is the date set for the official funeral of Grenada's iconic hotelier Sir Royston Hopkins, owner of Grenada's flagship hotel, Spice Island Beach Resort. Following a cabinet meeting on Monday, government said it was agreed that the late Sir Royston would be honoured with an official funeral for his contribution toward the tourism sector and overall development of the country. As a mark of national respect for the life of Sir Royston, all public buildings, especially police stations, will fly the national flag at half-mast from Tuesday. Family members confirmed to GBN that the funeral service will be held at the Grenada Trade Center. Sir Royston passed away in neighboring Trinidad early on Saturday morning from complications that developed after surgery. The late Sir Royston Hopkins adopted the Grandance Roman Catholic School back in 1992 and was one of the first Grenadians to have established a scholarship fund for needy children, which to date has benefited more than 200 students. Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II, in December 1994, bestowed upon him the Companion of the Most Distinguished Order of St. Michael and St. George, CMG, for his contribution to Grenada and Caribbean tourism. In her New Year's Honours List in December 2004, Her Majesty then elevated his rank to that of Knight Commander of the Most Distinguished Order of St. Michael and St. George, KCMG. Sir Royston served as president of the Grenada Hotel and Tourism Association, was a past president of the Caribbean Hotel Tourism Association, and a recipient of the coveted CHTA Hotelier of the Year Award. Among his numerous awards, he was recognized with a Caribbean Hotel and Resort Investment Summit Lifetime Achievement Award last year. Sir Royston, who was 75, is survived by his wife, Lady Betty Hopkins, and children Ryan, Narissa, and Janelle. Tony Julian, GBN News.
Now construction at the St. John's Primary Health Care Facility has been delayed. That's according to Acting Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Health, Charlton Henry. Christina John has been doing a follow-up on the progress of construction on what will be one of government's state-of-the-art health facility.
In the coming months, people residing in the outer parishes like St. John, St. Mark and St. Patrick will soon have hospital services closer to home, easing the burden at the emergency room at the General Hospital. This as the St. John's Primary Healthcare Facility nears completion. The facility, which was scheduled to be complete by the end of April 2020, is now 3 months behind schedule.
Update on the project. All I can say is that originally, the project was due to complete by April of this year. However, there may be an extension for a couple of months, and the new date set for the completion is July. Most of the works are completed. They're just doing little internal finishes, and you have external work like the car park and walls and so. That is the major thing to be done now. But we feel confident that by July they should be completed.
Permanent Secretary highlighted some of the services that can be accessed at the facility on completion.
A mini operating theater, we have X-ray, we have a fully outfitted maternity unit, a lab, dentistry, pharmacy. These are things that will be happening there.
The project was funded by the European Development Fund. Christina John, GBN News.
2 of 3 men arrested and charged in connection with the December 28, 2019 drug bust at Subi, St. Andrew, which netted 698 pounds of cannabis, on bail, while the third was remanded to Her Majesty's prisons. The 3 men made their court appearance at the Grenville Magistrates Court on Tuesday. Ronald Thomas, 35 years, of Post Royal St. Andrew, was denied bail, while Raul McQueen, 31 years, of La Fortune St. Patrick, a fisherman, and Finbar Philip, 43 years, a mechanic of Subi, St. Andrew, were placed on bail in the amount of $75,000 with two sureties. We can tell you the two men were also ordered to surrender their travel documents and seek the court's permission if they need to travel. Thomas has been charged with trafficking in a controlled drug, while McQueen and Philip have been charged with conspiracy to traffic in a controlled drug. One blue fishing boat with a 75-horsepower engine was also seized. All three will make their next court appearance on the 5th of March.
We take a break, but still ahead, 20 semi-finalists selected for the next leg of the Grenada Top Talent competition, scheduled for Saturday, March 28. This is News at 7. Stay with us.
When I need shelter, warmth, security, I know you'll be there. Something in these moments lets me know you care. Maybe the way you shield me, maybe it's your smiles and the way you tell me it's okay to try. Now I'm invincible. I can pack my sack. I can take the long road, 'cause it's okay to look back if I am scared. I know you're there. Rise, together there's no limit to what we can do. Rise, with no wings, fly. Rise, and we're so high, enjoy the view. Rise, look, no wings, fly.
This is a riser. Your financial freedom, your future.
Looking for a wide selection of uniquely styled furniture that are made from solid timber and performance fabric?
This is lovely. It sure is. Look at this.
Visit Hubbard's Furniture Department at the first floor of the main store, Carenage. Your selection will certainly provide comfort in your home and office. Hubbard's, quality service, affordable prices.
Why not stay in, turn off the alarm clock, and sleep some more on your perfect mattress from Quartz? For the widest range of mattresses from the world's best brands, the best value guaranteed. Shop today and let our sleep experts help you to decide on the best option to suit your needs. At Quartz, we don't just sell mattresses, we're offering you the best night's sleep. So, sleep in a little on your new mattress from Quartz. Quartz, bringing value home.
A new in-home experience is here. All your services bundled into one simple plan. Faster, more reliable Wi-Fi so that you can binge, play, and stream uninterrupted. Unlimited Flow local landline minutes mean you can talk and talk and talk. Plus the best in TV entertainment with over 70 channels and 12 in HD. All for $200 a month with the new all-in bundle. With Flow, it only gets better.
Grenada, all you think all you mad? You think you're mad, we mad, no. We madder than you. Get ready for the maddest bingo ever as Megaforce Promotions presents the massive March Madness Bingo. Sunday, March 1st from 5 p.m. It's gonna be pure madness at the National Stadium because you can win 2 mint condition Toyota RAV4s.
Megaforce giving away RAV4 just so?
But wait, that's not all. You can also win $35,000 in cash.
No, that is real madness.
Tickets are only $60 for one, $100 for two. Remember, if you don't have a ticket, you don't have a chance to drive away in a RAV4 and $35,000 in cash at the massive Megaforce March Madness Bingo. Brought to you by Carol Glenell, GoToFed.com, Mikey Live, and Waggy T Rentals and Sound Company.
You think you're mad, we mad, no. We madder than you. So you're looking for doors and windows that look sophisticated and are very secure? Then St. Lou Metals is your one-stop shop. Our windows and doors make sure your home not only looks great, but is more secure. We manufacture shower enclosures, doors, windows for residential and commercial properties using high-grade material and the latest technology. If you want to save money and improve your home's appearance, you have made the right choice by shopping at St. Lou Metals. For a free quotation, visit us today at the Frequente Industrial Park or call us at 439-6538 or 439-6539.
Use Clay, it washing cleaner than ever. Oh mama, oi, oh mama, oi. In every household, must have it, oi. Highly effective, stain removal, lemon freshness, antibacterial washing powder. Fresh and clean, fresh and clean. When I put on me clothes, me must win. When I wash me clothes, no other detergent could ever wash me clothes like this.
Now buy 3 bottles of Clay's dishwashing liquid for only $8. Available at Best for Less Supermarket, Eat Fresh Supermarket, M&C Joe's Supermarket, Home Pride Supermarket, The Food Fairs, Carenage and Grandance, Roberts Enterprise, Springs Food Mart, and Charlo's Supermarket.
Other Clay's products available: hand sanitizer, fabric softener, hand washing liquid, dishwashing liquid, and toilet cleaners. Distributed by Fortune Foods Company Limited, Tempe St. George.
Grenada, 1795. One man with a sense of destiny.
Tonight we stand our ground. Tonight we stand on the side of history.
14,000 slaves with a dream and a promise. Julian Fedor, a Heritage Theatre production, written and directed by Chris DeRiggs, 28th and 29th March, 4th and 5th April at the Trade Center.
People was not made to live like this. It's like we have a code.
Julian Fedor, an action-packed historical drama.
I see blood falling from the sky, filling up that mountain river, flowing from Belvedere Hills. I see blood.
4 big nights of theater, the play the nation has been waiting to see, with Samuel Gilvey, Lisa Grappy James, Robert White, Dale Devine, and other top-of-the-line acting talents. Opening Saturday, 28th March. Get your tickets now.
Welcome back. Auditions are over and 20 semi-finalists have been selected for the next leg of the Grenada Top Talent competition. However, only 12 will make it to the final, scheduled to take place on Saturday, March 28th at the Spice Basket in Bolio. Details in this report.
The 20 semi-finalists, comprising singers, dancers, actors, spoken word artists, musicians, and a magician, have all successfully made it past the auditions of the Grenada Top Talent competition. After a break of over 15 years and previously carrying the name Talent Search, the competition is now back and final preparations are underway. Organizer of the competition, Eugene Gittens, explained the selection process.
The finalists will be selected on a weighted criteria. So in other words, both the judges' opinion as well as the public's opinion from voting will be calculated to determine the finalists.
Gittens is encouraging viewers to vote for their favorite contestants and secure spots for them in the finals.
So we have selected 20 semi-finalists, and we're opening it up to the public now to have their input to vote for 12 finalists. So people will vote for their favorite contestants using the digital text voting platform. The numbers and all that information will be given on screen. So they can vote. It will be aired on GBN television as well as on GIS, and as well as social media platforms like the Grenada Top Talent Facebook page as well as Digicel's page as well.
The contestants will all receive training and tips from music industry professionals in the coming weeks, while the public will get the opportunity to vote for the finalists using the Digicel text platform. Tony Julian, GBN News.
Well, after a 2-year break, Face of Grenada is back and stands committed to its motto, Beauty with a Purpose. As a result, this year's competition is centered around an environmental project through the theme, Fashion Through an Environmental Lens. Akeisha Felix has been speaking with the founder of Face of Grenada and a few participants.
Face of Grenada started in 2014, and so far, 3 winners have been crowned and featured in regional magazines. Some of the winners and contestants have gone on to further their education, and some have even started thriving small businesses. In keeping with the competition's motto, Beauty with a Purpose, founder Roxanne Graham explained this year's environmental project that each participant will undergo.
With environmental professionals as well as persons who are involved in social aspects within the community. Every year we interchange, and this year we decided to focus on the environment. Shannon Buckmeyer actually came up with the theme Fashion Through an Environmental Lens because we want to promote, recycling, upcycling, protection of the marine environment. And if you guys know what upcycling is about, it's basically, taking old clothes or damaged clothes or clothes you no longer want and redesigning it to make something special. So at the show, they'll also be doing an upcycle category that is going to be sponsored by Lady Irie.
4 out of 8 contestants spoke on their inspiration behind being a part of Face Off Grenada and the categories they look forward to on the night.
I started looking at pageants and different beauty shows, and I was always inquisitive to do just the same. I was interested in doing the National Queen Show at one point, but then I got a bit of cold feet, so then I didn't do that. But when the Face of Grenada would have posted their search for girls who were interested, I was like, here goes another opportunity, so I'll give it my best shot.
I'm most looking forward to the swimwear category.
Any particular reason?
Yes, because swimwear category is something I enjoy the most in competition, and I personally have the body for swimwear.
I am excited about every category to come, but I would have to say swimwear because I'll have a love for swimwears. I don't know, special, I don't know.
I am 95% prepared for next Saturday. My category that I'm looking forward to the most will be the avant-garde because it is similar to the Met Gala dresses, so it will be a special surprise for our guest.
The event is scheduled for Saturday, February 29th at Harmony Cottage. Akeisha Felix for GBN News.
Unemployed Grenadians will now have an opportunity to be CVQ trained in 5 different skill sets by the Grenada National Training Agency with no cost to them through an international funding agency. Rena Pear has more in this report.
The Grenada National Training Agency, in collaboration with the Ministry of Finance, through the Climate Smart Agriculture and Rural Enterprise Program (CIEP), is inviting unemployed men and women between the ages of 16 and 35 to apply for CVQ Level 2 training scholarships in 5 different occupational skilled areas. The project is funded by the Government of Grenada, the International Fund for Agriculture Development, and the Caribbean Development Bank. K. Julian Gutu, Marketing and Communications Officer at the Grenada National Training Agency, explained that the program, which is only able to accommodate 120 people, is aimed at reducing poverty through skills training and employment.
So the project calls for vocational skills training for at least 400 persons. And that 400 persons, or 400 young people, are divided into 3 different organizations to conduct the training. The National Training Agency is one, the T.A. Marshall Community College is another, and the New Life Organization, or NULO, is the third partner in this. What do we mean when we say to conduct the training? So we will train and see that these 164 persons are trained and certified.
The application deadline is March 21st. Interested candidates can complete an application form at the NTA office, Grencoda office, Labukan Creative Center, and at the SADO office in St. Andrews. The communications officer identified the areas of studies available.
And these include apiculture or beekeeping. There's allied healthcare services, because there's a need for that in Grenada at the moment. Patient care orderly, so persons will be trained as orderlies. There is record engineering, which would deal with music and so on. Live song engineering, same thing, like setting up music and controlling music systems and so on.
Kutu says once candidates meet the requirements, they will be enlisted to the program.
So once they meet the different criteria and they have the need for this training, then they will be processed and be taken through an orientation session, and they're in the program. The program runs for between 6 to 9 months. They will do 6 months of training and then another 3 months of traineeship with an employer. And hopefully, coming out of that traineeship, they will get full-time employment.
For GBN News, I am Rina Pear reporting.
When we return, officials of Intercall 2020 say preparations are going well for the staging of the games in March. We'll be back.
Use clay, it washing cleaner than ever. Oh mama, oi, oh mama, oi. In every household, must have it, oi. Highly effective, stain removal, lemon freshness. Antibacterial washing powder, fresh and clean, fresh and clean. When I put on my clothes, me must win. When I wash my clothes, no other detergent could ever wash my clothes like this.
Now buy 3 bottles of Clay's dishwashing liquid for only $8. Available at Best for Less Supermarket, Eat Fresh Supermarket, MNC Jones Supermarket, Hope Pride Supermarket, The Food Fairs, Carenage and Grandance, Roberts Enterprise, Springs Food Mart, and Charlo Supermarket.
Other Clay's products available: hand sanitizer, fabric softener, hand washing liquid, dishwashing liquid, and toilet cleaners. Distributed by Fortune Foods Company Limited, Tempe St. George.
Make that switch to the communal. Take the freedom, take the switch. 2020 is the time. Take the option, pay nothing down. Make the move you finally found. Make that move right now, baby. Lower interest, greater gain. Switch 2020 eases pain. Members standing with each other, help each other win again. Make that move right now, baby. Move your loan and you to CCCU. Call us at 440-1755 for details.
Offer extended until the end of February 2020.
And so it begins. A journey like no other. Jungles so lush, they make emeralds jealous. Water that sparkles like diamonds. Mountains with more facets than precious gems. This is where good times are had, where love is strengthened, where memories are formed. And when it all comes to an end, bring home something that will never fade. Colombian Emeralds International. Bring home more than a memory.
Esplanade Mall St. George's, Maurice Bishop International Airport, and Sandals Grenada Resort. Telephone number 230-1023. It's new, innovative and classy, and a cut above the rest. Your one-stop shop for bathtubs, kitchenette, customized doors and windows, and even a new paint job. We also sell quartz and solid surface countertops. At M&N Hardware, we offer best prices, excellent service, efficiency, and reliability. Visit us at Dusty Highway, Grandin, St. George, or call telephone number 440-6757. M&N Hardware, from foundation to roof. Let's build together.
Come
coming to Grenada.
One of the most spectacular concert events in Christian music. It all happens 7 p.m. Saturday, March 21st at the National Cricket Stadium.
Featuring 5-time Grammy-nominated and 7-time Dove Award winner Karen Peck and New River.
From the American television show The Voice, Emily Ann Roberts.
From Canada, the amazing music from the Titans.
From the island of Jamaica, the talented and gifted Foster Triplets. Plus, the best of Grenadian gospel artists.
Again, this all happens 7 p.m. on Saturday, March 21st at the National Cricket Stadium with some of gospel music's finest. Karen Peck and New River.
Emily Ann Roberts.
The Titans.
The Foster Triplets.
And more.
Tickets sold at all ticket outlets. Proceeds go towards enhancing youth work in Grenada.
My name is Ed Southgate. I'm from West Tech Building Products in Calgary, Canada. We supply St. Louis UPVC windows with a North Americanized European window system, as well as a slider system that's for residential homes. The commercial system is good for hotels, hospitals, any commercial buildings, as well as high-end homes. Our products are all tested to a AMA standard, which is the North America standard for windows and doors. Our PVC also has 10 parts TiO2, which is high in the industry, that we feel gives it the longevity that he requires because of the harsh climate that you guys are in for sun and wind and rain. West Tech Building Products has partnered with Mohammed from St. Louis UPVC to offer him one of the higher end products that are available in the marketplace. This is my second visit here, and we check the quality of the product and the way their processes are to ensure they follow the standards that we set when we first came here over just almost a year ago. And I think that with that quality, you can be assured you'll have the performance in the windows that you're looking for your homes or businesses that are available now right here on the island.
Invites you to the launch of The Realm, home of the supreme gods and goddesses. Join us as we display our spectacular costume designs for Spice Mass 2020. March 7th, Spice Basket, featuring the best entertainers, our ambassadors, Natty and Tunda, Jab King, Chaos and LED, our hype masters for the night, Kevin Crown from New York, Select the Beast and Smiley. Gates open at 9 p.m. Grab your tickets at Grenadian Optical, The Occasion, Big Barbershop, Double Up, and online at GoToVet.com. Sponsored by Fast Cash, Swiftback, Body Image, Junction Bar and Grill, Monster, Jackpot City, Go to Vet, Party Grenada, and Boss FM. March 7th, Spice Basket. Welcome to the realm, to the realm, to the realm.
This is GBN. We've got the means, the power, and the medium. This segment is brought to you by Flow.
A new in-home experience is here. All your services bundled into one simple plan. Faster, more reliable Wi-Fi so that you can binge, play, and stream uninterrupted. Unlimited Flow local landline minutes mean you can talk and talk and talk. Plus the best in TV entertainment with over 70 channels and 12 in HD. All for $200 a month with the new all-in bundle. With Flow, it only gets better.
Welcome back. Officials of Intercol 2020 say preparations are going well for the staging of the Games in March. Rena Pear tells us more in this report.
The Republic Bank Intercol Games is carded for March 31st to April 2nd, and according to President of the Principals Association, Dominic Jeremiah, despite the industrial climate on island, the organization saw it fit to host the Games this year. The Games were cancelled in 2019 due to industrial action taken by the Grenada Union of Teachers and its members over government's decision to deduct salaries of teachers. Jeremiah believes the union is fighting for a good cause, but states that the students should be priority this year.
So,
We had a very good meeting yesterday. Both the planning committee and the principals, most of the principals were present, and we looked at every area of the games that we need to ensure is covered adequately so that intercall can happen. And I must report that it was and some of these gentlemen were present. I must report that it was a very encouraging meeting so that we can have a successful game.
Director of the Republic Bank Intercall Games, Joanne Mitchell, says as they continue to prepare for the event, they are putting measures in place to ensure that students return home before nightfall.
One of the things I must say, being a part of Intercall over the years and working with our technical officials, I must admit that we have a great cadre of officials who are competent and professional in what they're doing. And I have every trust in them, every trust in our officials to ensure that our events begin on time. The transition from one to the next is as smooth and as seamless as possible, and that I know will result in ensuring that our students do get home before sunset.
For GBN News, I am Rena Pear reporting.
Students of the Grenada Boys Secondary School celebrated Tech Voc Week, highlighting special technical and vocational projects. Rena Pear has more in this report.
The Forms 4 and 5 students of the Grenada Boys Secondary School were excited on Friday morning to exhibit the results of their hard work and dedication over the past months to their fellow classmates. Now, for the past week, the boys have been involved in a number of activities as they observed Tech Voc Week. The week is dedicated towards creating innovative ways to attract the Form 1s, 2 and 3 students towards skills set subjects. The week ended on Friday with a grand showcase of products made by all the students doing the subjects at the CXC level. Carlton Lindor, head teacher of the Technical and Vocational Department of GBSS, spoke of the importance of the event.
Tech Voc Week will help us to strengthen the technical department, to make sure that our school, to make sure that our boys are aware of what is happening, so that in the area where they have to do selection of subject areas, they are aware that this is what is happening in this subject area, so you don't have to wait till you're meeting from 4 or even from 5 to be aware of everything else. It is an awareness week in the area of technical and vocational.
Home economics, electrical, physical education, building and furniture, and IT are the subject areas that were highlighted at the exhibition. On Wednesday, some of the students went on a field trip to visit a number of businesses. Home economics teacher Pearl Roberts explained that her students showed the many different ways bananas can be used.
We chose bananas because we realized that bananas have been getting the thumbs down. And because we know that banana is monotonous as a staple, many people don't really like bananas. So what we're trying to do is get people to love bananas and let them know that bananas can be used in many different ways.
One of the students in the electrical department spoke of his project and how it has helped him to understand electricity.
I think it's more just practical experience because it's fun to be able to work specifically with the circuits, be able to build them, and we are actually able to see how exactly in building the circuits we can actually see the pathways of current.
Throughout the day, the students in the lower farms visited the skills department to be enlightened on the various subjects and projects. For GBN News, I am Rena Pear reporting.
All right, this story to report: 34 projects have been approved by Cabinet for rollout in 2020. According to Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Infrastructural Development and Implementation, Marina Jessume, 18 fall directly under infrastructural development, 9 under implementation, which are mostly grant-funded projects, 5 under energy, and 2 currently under negotiation. More details in this report.
A number of government buildings are down for makeovers, some of which include York House on Church Street, St. George, the Ministerial Complex, and Police Barracks on Melville Street. Permanent Secretary Marima Jessamy says they have received policy clearance and approval from Cabinet to focus on what is termed bold arrangements for government buildings. The Permanent Secretary explains.
One of the projects we will undertake this year on the infrastructure development has to do with government buildings. We received a number of calls and reports on issues and challenges in government buildings. And I will start with where we are, the ministerial complex. It's one of our largest government buildings, hosts a number of public officers. The ministers meet here, the cabinet. The complex is over 20 years old. I think when staff moved in here, it was a new building. Everything was new. But now we are here more than 20 years and counting. And so it needs significant refurbishment.
Since the construction of the new cruise ship terminal on Melville Street, vendors at the craft center at Kirani James Boulevard have been at a disadvantage in terms of sales. Now the ministry is looking at transformation of the old police barracks, which should fill that void.
To address that challenge, the recommendation is made to look at, for example, the police barracks at Melville Street. You would see that last year we did a cleanup. That is one of the buildings on the priority list for government buildings. To rehabilitate that building, we have received proposals that we will evaluate shortly. And it will be a bold arrangement, means build, operate, lease, transfer. So the partnership we will have with whichever organization or company is selected, they will build, and then we will lease it. We will share the space together. The proposal is to have a 2-story building where upstairs you will have office space, and then we will facilitate the vendors that will be relocated from the craft center to the downstairs.
The Permanent Secretary says collaboration with other ministries are critically important. She says there's a lot to get done, but they are prepared.
Every third Thursday of the month, we come together with project managers and coordinators to evaluate where they are. In that process, we standardize the reporting format. So whether you are 1 million or 5 million, you have one reporting template. And then some projects, like the large projects, they have separate steering committees, which we facilitate meetings as well. So I think it is an interesting year with a lot of work, but we are up for the challenge.
All of the projects developed are linked to the national vision as expressed in the National Development Plan for 2025, which speaks to a resilient nation and sustainable development. Christina John, GBN News.
Time now for GBN ISAW compliments Clevision Eye Center. Tonight's ISAW features a cleanup of the area on the Carnage in St. George adjacent to the water, which was previously featured being flooded due to high tides and improper drainage. The area has since been cleared. You can send in your photo and video submissions via our social media platforms.
A good eye captures all. GBN ISAW is brought to you by Clevision.
You know us, but we knew. You feel at home with every visit. An experienced team offering personalized courtier service and trendy brand name lifestyle products. We're changing the vision care landscape one customer at a time. Clear Vision Eye Center. People and technology coming together to help you see the world with a clearer vision.
When we come back, Learn to Swim Week is back at beaches across the island. Stay with us.
It's detox time again at Nirvana Natural Health Clinic Detox Center. The festive season is over, so let's start 2020 looking and feeling like a boss with our many body cleansing options. Purchase detox products as low as $50. Purchase detox combo packs as low as $100. Receive 10% off on all in-house colonic irrigation treatment. Take control of your health now. Don't delay. Call us on 231 431-6642, 418-7115, or 449-7753. We are located in Belmont St. George's, close to the Fall Edge area. These offers are valid from January to March or while stocks last. Nirvana Natural Health Clinic, Detox Center. Detox your way to health.
One bad vibe and I'm out this. No, you can't stop this. We're out to get it with Lucas. Day and night, yeah, we're on this. I know you want this. Come on and taste the energy. Day and night, live your Lucas life. Live your Lucas life. Come taste the energy.
Good vibes only. Lucasade. Taste the energy.
I'm reaching my dreams with GOT. They're the ones for me. I'm reaching my dreams with GOT. They're the ones for me. Since 1983, they've been serving the country, and we like all their finance and giving the people what they want, what they need, what they love. Come and join the family that's here for you all the way. From birth to graduation, your first job to your home and your car through your golden years.
The GT Credit Union has been actively supporting nation building through its many sponsorships and the programs including financial literacy quiz, Pass the Torch Calypso program, junior cooperatives in secondary schools, CPEA, and the TAMCC grants. The credit union has helped many people make their dreams come true. Let them help you with yours. You don't have to be a teacher to be a member. So what are you waiting for?
GUT Credit Union. It's where you belong.
As the world prepares for the 2020 Summer Olympics, some of the world's top athletes will begin their journey to Tokyo, right here in Grenada.
Everything comes down to this moment.
The 4th annual Grenada Invitational takes place on Saturday, April 4th at the Karani James Athletic Stadium. World-class athletes.
From an athlete's perspective, I understand and value the experience that an athlete has when they come to a place like Grenada.
World-class event.
Because it feels safe, it feels warm.
World-class venue.
It's beautiful. You've got a stadium right by the sea.
Grenada Invitational, Saturday, April 4th. Tickets to the Grenada Invitational are now available online at gotofed.com.
The Grenada Airports Authority wishes to advise the general public that the flying of kites within the vicinity of the airport is prohibited. Prohibited areas include, but not limited to, Caliste, Frequency, Fort Judy, St. Paul's, Mount Parnassus, and Mount Morris, and the vicinity of Lauriston Airport in Carriacou. Flying of kites poses serious threat to aircraft safety, as kites can be easily ingested into aircraft engines or become entangled in aircraft propellers, resulting in engine failure with tragic consequences to aircraft passengers and persons on the ground. The Grenada Airports Authority therefore urges the general public to cooperate towards ensuring the safety of aircraft operations into and out of the Maurice Bishop International Airport. The Grenada Airports Authority will be seeking the assistance of the Royal Grenada Police Force in dealing with violators of this notice. Let us all play our part in making this Easter kite flying season a safe one.
GBN leads, the others follow. This segment is brought to you by Republic Bank.
We all want a home that matches our way of life. But it's not just about building or buying a dream home or purchasing land with the most breathtaking view. It's about finding the bank that would make you feel at home. A Home Easy Loan from Republic is your best choice. It's more than a mortgage, it's peace of mind.
Visit any of our 6 branches. Submit your application forms on our website or talk to us on Facebook. Experience peace of mind today. Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
Welcome back. The Grenada Youth Adventurers has yet again launched its annual Republic Bank National Learn to Swim Week 2020 initiative over the weekend. The initiative, which is free of cost, gives Grenadians the opportunity to learn to swim. Rena Pear has more in this report.
The Grenada Youth Adventurers, GYA, through its National Learn to Swim Week, seeks to promote water safety by providing basic swimming lessons to the general public at no charge. The program has been running for the past 6 years and has been widely received with growing interest and participation each year. It has since grown to become part of a much wider program, Get Grenada Swimming. So far, an estimated 3,400 people have benefited, and the aim is to reach 8,000 people by the end of 2021. The program's main sponsor, Republic Bank, contribution of $15,000 will assist with training equipment, kickboards, goggles, t-shirts, and spenders for the lifeguards and instructors who complement the volunteer team. Deb Eastwood, director of GYA, spoke to GBN about the program.
It's April 14th to the 18th. We should have about 15 locations throughout Grenada where people can come in the afternoons and get a 1-hour swim lesson for 5 days in a row. So, they can sign up online. The website is getgrenadaswimming.com. So www, and just the 3 words, getgrenadaswimming.com. And you will see all the locations, all the information, and right there on the website you can sign up.
Swimming lessons will be held on various beaches around the island. Eastwood named a few of the locations.
Or if you live in St. Andrews, then you might be signing up for Hope Beach, because Hope Beach is not that far for you. If you live in St. David's, you have Las Ajas or Corinth. If you live, there's 3 locations on Grand Anse. We have Blondes, Satirs, Way. So you can sign up for the location that's closest to you.
The director encourages everyone to sign up to learn to swim. For GBN News, I am Rena Pear reporting.
General Manager of Mong Pure, Ian Thomas, is calling on the relevant authority to create a fair and equal space for all water companies at national events. Mong Pure was banned last year by Spice Mass Corporation from selling its bottled water at major carnival events. We can tell you that Thomas is hoping that the competition Thomas hopes that his company's recent silver medal at the Berkeley International Water Tasting Competition will serve as an eye-opener for the greater good.
Well, I would like to take this opportunity now for us to take a different angle with the water, because we know we have this battle with Spice Mass and Carnival and water rights for Carnival. Now, seeing that the water has just competed on the international stage and it has been recognized as one of the best waters in the world, I would like to make an appeal to the powers that be. Let us all incorporate the national products, the waters of Grenada, and let us call to have the water sponsorship for Carnival eliminated. Let all the waters that is produced here, let them be available to participate in Spice Mass. We shouldn't have any blockade on any particular product that is produced here in Grenada. So now as we have silver, as the banner will show you, let us use that as an opportunity to incorporate all the water companies here to be part of the festivities that we expect in a couple of months.
Coming up, your latest weather forecast and sports with Tony Julian. Stay with us.
How going on, boy? Hey, good old things. Hey, easy. Yeah. Boy, in line, boy. Your house looking a real good day. Boy, it's thanks to the hard-working and professional staff at the Housing Authority of Grenada. They handled me real nice. They did my plan, they did the construction, and I didn't even have to worry about a thing. They were there with me every step of the way, supervising the job, asking me about my concerns, giving me feedback as the house took shape. They were there from start to finish, and even put the keys in the palm of my hand. I give them an A++ for customer service. Oh, it's people from housing bad, boy. Boy, not bad. Excellent. If you're thinking about constructing your home, why not consult the Housing Authority of Grenada? You could visit them right down in the Sandino complex, or give them a call, 440-1015 or 440-1016. Or check out their website, hag473.com. They go handle you. They go jog your blocks, they go draw your plan, they go tote your materials. Hey man, where you going? The Housing Authority of Grenada is your choice for affordable housing and a stress-free construction experience.
fast and reliable. Always on time, safe and affordable. Friendly staff here to connect you. Tropical worldwide, you must get you. Shop online and you get it on time. Hassle free to meet your deadline. Consolidate any size, any load with tropical shipping, so we ship everything. I can't wait to ship with tropical. I can't wait. No package too big, too small. I cannot wait to ship with tropical. No package too big, too small. Just ship with tropical.
Local agents, George F. Huggins and Company, Grenada Limited. A telephone number 440-8787 or visit our website at www.tropical.com. Email us at grenadasales@tropical.com. Tropical Shipping, committed to island life.
Opio.com. Sale. All the outlets, hotspot outlets. You're going to go to the Carnage, the Grenville, or the Sutter's hotspot, and you get sales and deals on all items. You can get these on potato, you can get these on saltfish, onion, garlic, mackerel, toilet paper, and we even have the currants and the raisin at $10 per pound, lowest price island-wide. So people just come down or go up or go across, but just make sure and go to hotspots.
Keeping an eye on the weather, this is GBN. We've got you covered.
All right, weather for Grenada, Carriacou, and Petite Martinique, valid for tonight and the following 3 days. Weather tonight, mostly fair with light early morning showers. Tonight's minimum temperature, 24 degrees Celsius. Wind east-northeasterly to east-southeasterly at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Seas moderate, waves 4 to 6 feet in open water. Tides high at 6 p.m., low at 1 a.m. Sunrise tomorrow morning, 6:25. The weather on Thursday, the 27th day of February, mostly fair with light, brief morning showers. On Friday, the 28th, mostly fair. And on Saturday, the 29th, mostly fair. Stay with us. Sports news up next.
And sporting fans, Grenada National Under-20 Women's Spice Girls team that would be is putting in some final preparations. That's as they all get ready to participate in the CONCACAF Championship final. The Spice Girls created history when they became the first women team in Grenada to have reached so far in a football competition. The young women have been in training for months and are hoping to be victorious in the tournament in the Dominican Republic. The team is coached by Andrew Monroe, assisted by Ariba Collins and Alana Francois. The goalkeeper coach is Simone Redhead and managed by Sherianne Hector. The Spice Girls leave the state on Thursday. Still with the ladies, but this time the 2020 Margaret Dow Netball Tournament. They witnessed yet another set of matches being played over the weekend. And on Tuesday, Saturday's results saw Rose Girls losing 23-4 against Pink Panthers in Game 1. And in Game 2, Jet Setters leading in all 4 quarters, defeating Rainbow Girls 33-2. On Tuesday, the Academy won handsomely as their opponents, Combined Stars, only scored 1 point in the first quarter and were held at 1 point throughout as BS Academy ended with 31 points. Sprang's Jet Stars won over the under-16s in Game 2, 24-15. That was the score as Jet Stars dominated the fourth quarter. The tournament, by the way, that continues on Thursday. Devon Smith says that he's still motivated to play for the Windward Islands Volcanoes, and his immediate goal is grooming the brood of young players to help build a strong future for the side. The long-serving Volcanoes left-handed opener enters the second half of the 2019-2020 West Indies Championship, leading the batting aggregates with 458 runs at an average of 57.25 from 9 innings in 5 matches. matches. His highest score, 147, not out in the 5th round of matches. He's the only batsman, in fact, with more than 400 runs. Smith, 38, is also approaching another personal landmark in the championship. He now has 10,926 runs in 140 matches for the Volcanoes, making him the most prolific batsman in the modern era of domestic West Indies first-class matches, 1966 onwards. And he needs 74 more to become the first player to touch 11,000. Smith will have a grand stage on which to reach the mark in the 6th round of matches. They begin on Thursday when current leaders Barbados Pride hosts the Volcanoes on home soil at Kensington Oval in Bridgetown. Ladies once again, this time with Grenadian Affie Fletcher, who was one of the only wicket takers as the West Indies women fell to Pakistan in their 2nd match of the ICC Women's 2020 World Cup. Fletcher captured the 2nd wicket with figures of 3 overs for 21 runs, as Pakistan women, with 127 for 2, successfully chased the Windies women's score of 124 for 7. Captain Stephanie Taylor and Shermaine Campbell both scored 43 runs. However, the rest of the batting lineup for the West Indies, except for Leanne Kirby with 16 runs, failed to pass 10 runs. West Indies are now in 3rd position in Group B on 2 points from 2 matches, while Pakistan earned their first points in their first match and are second to England, who beat Thailand earlier in the day at the same venue. Meanwhile, the West Indies senior men's team also flopped to a devastating defeat in their one-day international series against Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka amassed 345 runs for the loss of 8 wickets, which was led by centuries by Avishka Fernando, 127, and Kusal Mendes, 119 runs. Shea Hope began the chase for the Windies. However, he fell to 51 runs, and the rest of the team crumbled despite small cameos from Nicholas Puran for 31 and Kimo Paul 21, Roston Chase 20 to reach 184 runs. Captain Kieran Pollard fell for a duck as Sri Lanka won by 161 runs as West Indies surrendered the series 2-0 with 1 match to play. The latest sport report there for you. Of course, stay with us. When we return, it'll be with a reminder of tonight's main stories.
Now for a recap of the headlines. 100 signed petition to bring home students from COVID-19 stricken China.
Official funeral service for renowned hotelier Sir Royston Hopkins.
2 bailed, 1 remanded in connection with 2019 drug bust at Subies.
Plus in the sports news, national under-20 women's football team about to launch its campaign in the CONCACAF Championship final. Here's a programming note. Of course, right after the lotto draw here on GBN television, you can tune into the network for the semi-finalists in the Grenada Top Talent competition. Yeah, good. If you missed any part of this newscast, a repeat of it will be broadcast at 10 o'clock tonight.
Continue to follow us online at www.gbn.gd or on GBN Television Facebook page and YouTube channel for these and other top stories. I'm Beverly Telesford.
I'm Ken Robertis. That completes the news. Thank you as always for tuning in to the news. Have a good night.